Hello guys, this is part 6 to my Village of Shadows run. Real quick, I'm going to put the arms flask in because I forgot to put Moreau's flask in from last video, so yeah, just like I did with Donna. Anyway, now what we're going to do, we're going to loot a little bit of the village before we go to the stronghold, because it's definitely going to help a lot late game, so yeah, need all the treasures that we can get because we're still missing a few. Oh my gosh, it's like the saddest noise ever. Alright, get that 4 meat there. And then we're going to go on our way to the stronghold, but there's actually a little secret area to the left of the stronghold, and that's where we're going to go. Because it's going to give us a lot of loot that we need. There's also a secret boss here, but we're not going to fight that secret boss. We're just going to get all the loot here. And real quick, there is a crow here. Well, there's multiple, but I'm only going to hunt one because the other ones are, or that one, I guess, is really hard to get. So, yeah, we're just going to get that one. And then we're going to come up here. Get this loot crate. And then, yeah, there's a pig here. Oh, if I can aim and hit it, that would be great. Alright. Get the 2 meat there. This box, 7 handgun bullets. Don't really need handgun bullets, guys. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm kind of stacked on that. Anyway, we're gonna go in here. Get all the loot out of here. Not gonna fight the boss, like I said. We're gonna kind of just take this slow. Then he sees us now, so when he's aggroed like that, I'm gonna come over here, get this box. He's gonna jump up here. That's okay, because we're coming right back down here. Get the explosive rounds, shoot these, and then just go right through there. And he can't attack you from here, so yeah. Get all this meat. Definitely gonna help with the Duke's recipes. I think that's everything in here. I'm probably missing something though. But I'll find out here in a second. Get the Father Nicholas Angel. Very good treasure. More handgun bullets and some lay. Is that everything? It is everything. Okay. So we're gonna unlock this. There's gonna be some lichens that spawn here. At the end right there. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go all the way down here. And I'm gonna aggro them by shooting that guy. They're all gonna run down here. And as soon as they do, as soon as they get near this barrel, I'm gonna explode it. See, I get them out of the way right there. Then I'm gonna run back here and do the same thing. So, I didn't get all of them in the blast, but it's okay. Alright, we got most of them though. Some metal scrap, that's definitely the most useful drop that the lichens have. And I think, is that every... Yep, that is everything, okay. Cool, cool, cool. So now we can get out of this section. And continue on looting before we go to the stronghold. Because we're going to need as much loot as we can get, guys, especially for that section. There's a lot of enemies that we have to kill there. Alright, so we're going to go to the church here. Going to use our well wheel here. Get our necklace with 2 holes. And then the, is it right here? I don't really remember. It is right here, yeah. We're going to open the iron insignia door here. Get our knife out, because there's some chickens up here. Don't know exactly where. Oh, there they are. Get that one, and that one. Come on, buddy. Buddy. Thank you. Alright, get both of those. Alright, and there's going to be another boss in this field. Real quick, we can come back here, snipe these birds, so they don't run away. Got to get far away. Very handy trick right there. Alright, and there's a boss here. We're going to take a quick detour to the left here. Get these chickens. But yeah, there's a giant wolf dude here. On Village of Shadows, it's not worth it to fight any of these extra bosses, so I'm not going to, because I'm just going to be wasting a bunch of ammo. And then I'm going to go back to the village so I can reset the boss's spawn point, or reset his position. And then right when I do that, I'm going to stay on the outskirt here. Go right past here. Go right back here. I forgot to get this rusted scrap from earlier on in the game, so I'm going to get that. And I aggroed him on accident, so I'm just going to run straight in here. Oh, he attacked me, I think, or he tried to. Yeah, see. Once you go in here, he can't really attack you. And then this is where this is the good pig. That takes an entire clip. An entire mag. Can we die? There we go, and now we got the quality meat, but there's not enough space, so definitely gonna have to make some. Okay, I just did this the complete wrong way. Okay. There we go. We're gonna sell all these to the Duke anyway. Now we can use the well wheel here. And that gives us pipe bombs, I think. Yep, 3 pipe bombs. Definitely going to come in handy, especially for the upcoming fight. And I think that is everything here. Wait, no, that is not everything here. I'm glad I didn't forget about this. Yeah, definitely want to get these treasures over here. So yeah, there's some magnum ammo right here. More handgun ammo that I don't really need. Explosive rounds. And a treasure right here. Louisa's necklace. And then we're going to just run back, run on the outskirts once again, try not to aggro the enemy, but there is a chance that I do it, and that's okay, because we're not coming back here anymore. So now that that section's done with, I can go back to the Duke, give him all the meat that I have, so I can free up some space, and then we're going to go to the river behind the village, because now we have all the treasure in the main part of the village, but we haven't went to this little section behind it yet, so that's where I'm gonna go right after I free up some inventory space. So yeah, let me think here. Okay, we can go ahead and make this. Damage taken when guarding greatly decreases permanently. Very, very useful. And I have exactly 140,000 life. I think I said that last one though. I just think that's funny. Alright, so yeah, these are definitely going to help a lot in Village of Shadows. I can go ahead and make this one. Health increases permanently. Definitely, again, very big help here. Just hate that it takes forever to do it.
I'd love for you to enjoy as well. Not a bad dish.
And then we can go ahead and make this one.
I can hardly wait.
Damage taken when guarding decreases permanently. So yeah, now we have all the damage taken when guarding decrease stat bonuses, which is definitely helpful. Not as helpful as the health ones. Those are definitely the best ones, because if you have all of them in Village of Shadows, you can actually take 3 hits before you die, which is insanely helpful. Alright, so now that we have all the poultry-based dishes, I can go ahead and sell everything. All the other meat, honestly. Because all we need is fish now.
I'm buying this because of our relationship.
And I can sell all of that as well.
Food is life.
We can tell it is for you, Duke. And then I think that's everything that I need for right now.
Pay me no mind.
All right.
I look forward to seeing the fruits of your exploration.
So yeah, now we're gonna come back here, get some of the loot back here. We didn't do this before because there was a bunch of lichens. We're gonna inspect Louisa's necklace, get the necklace stone, and then we're gonna inspect it again, get the Louisa key, and then now we can use her key and get another treasure, which is very, very useful. Wait, I don't know why I was going over there. And then there's some metal scrap in here. I think this box always has metal scrap. Yeah, it does. Okay. And then we come back out here. And then there is some metal scrap or rusted scrap right in there. Which, very common in this difficulty, or in any difficulty. That's very common crafting material, but it's always a help. Alright, so we're going to use our crank here. We weren't able to do this until we finished Moreau's section, obviously, because we wouldn't have the crank to do this, but now that we do, we can get this last bit of treasure. There's actually a lot of treasure down this way, so it's very important that we go down this way, because there is a lot to get. Alright, so we're just going to go down the river here. Then we're going to go up this way. This spot looks a lot like the, like a room in the castle. It's very reminiscent of Lady D's castle. So yeah, especially this part. So, oh, come on. Alright, so that's gonna open this. We can go ahead and get the way out of here. Go ahead and get that. Come on, buddy. We have to set this girl on fire, this basement dweller, and then we have to lead her over here. Go ahead and loot that. Come on. You're practically touching it. Thank you. And just hit her real quick and she dies. Doesn't drop anything. One of the only enemies in this game that doesn't drop anything, but oh. That's an interesting glitch. Why is her sword all the way over there? Alright, so now we got the Golden Lady statue. Very, very good treasure. And is that everything? That is... Oh wait, no, that's not everything. Am I missing something in here? Oh right, there's Magnum ammo. I'm really glad I didn't forget that. Even though it's just one shot, every shot with the Magnum counts, so... Definitely glad that I didn't forget that. Alright, so we're going to exit out of here. We're going to use the crank once again to go to this other location, get this other treasure. Getting everything we can before we leave the village, because once we're done with the stronghold, guys, we don't come back to the village. Like, we cannot return, so... We want to use this time to get everything that we can. Yeah, put that down. Our last use of the well wheel. This ladder takes forever. As most do in RE games. Alright, so look down, get your lockpick. If you look to the right, you can get a mine. One of the most helpful things in this difficulty are landmines. Any explosives, honestly. Much like the pipe bombs. Alright, and then these, you just have to make them all... Hit all the white ones. That's how that works. Get the shotgun shells back here. And then push this out of the way. You have to push it twice. It's very reminiscent of that one part in Not a Hero. From Resident Evil 7, I think. That one puzzle. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And then we come up here. We can grab this explosive round. Get the large pigeon ruby, flashbang, and magnum ammo. And that should be everything, and it is. Alright, So yeah, once you unlock that door, you can't like go back up there, so you definitely want to make sure you grab everything before you unlock that door or go down there, because you cannot come back. So now we're done on everything that you can get in here. So just gonna come back through here. Get back in our trusty boat. And then we're gonna go on the other side of the river. And that's gonna give us more treasure. A lot of references to Resident Evil 7 here. You get an antique coin. You see the Resident Evil 7 loot boxes in there as well, in this cave that we're about to go in. You get the finest fish, and you get an antique coin. I don't know if I just mentioned that, but yeah, another reference to Resident Evil 7. And yeah, you just get a bunch of loot, so definitely worth it to go to each end of the river. Alright, we're gonna disembark. I'm just gonna go to the left here. All that golden fish right there, there it is. Finest fish. And then get these last fish. For our last dish. And then we're gonna go up here, go into this cave. I really like the amount of like exploration like in this game, like the amount of bonus areas that you don't necessarily have to go to, but that you have the option to go to. I think it makes this game really, really cool. Alright, so we're gonna get absolutely everything there. Get this antique coin. I don't think... Oh, we can carry that. Alright, well I should be able to just... I can't do it. Okay. I don't have the storage for this. So, I'm going to have to get rid of something. I'm trying to see if I have any leftover handgun bullets. I don't really need them. So, I'm just going to get rid of the 24 handgun bullets, I think. Unless there's something else that I can get rid of that's less important, but I don't see it. And then, I can just put this in here. Yeah. And then, we can just go ahead and equip this. And get a shotgun upgrade. So, yeah, definitely very, very helpful. And then there's going to be an enemy here, and we just, like, touch past him, and then we can walk out. And then we're just going to slide through there. And it might be worth it when I come back to the Duke to get a Magnum upgrade, or a mag upgrade, because I'm out of ammo for the shotgun. And this is definitely a good time to get it. So. Just gonna go back to the village. And then we're gonna start the stronghold section. Which is a very difficult section on Village of Shadows, guys. But I have a strategy that's gonna help me a lot, so. Hopefully it works out. I'm still gonna save right before I get there. Because I don't want to risk dying and then having to start over a lot more, so I don't really know where the autosave is there, but I don't know if there is one. I think I already use it when I go to the when I go to get the treasure for the left side of that. Alright.
Window shop away.
So, oh yeah. Before I sell all this treasure, I'm going to combine the necklace with 2 holes, get Lady D's necklace there, and then we can go ahead and sell the rest of this stuff. Sell the necklace stone, antique coin, Dimitrescu's necklace, Golden Lady statue, Caesar's goblet, yeah.
This is something to splurge on.
And then we can go ahead and make the rest of these dishes as well, so health slightly increases permanently. Definitely helpful, even the little ones. We want all the upgrades that we can get, guys.
Apologies for the wait. Here's your share.
Alright.
Not a bad dish. I can hardly wait.
And now we get
Just
the movement
excuse me a
speed
moment.
increase. This is definitely going to help a lot as well. I don't really know how much it changes your movement speed. I don't really like notice too much of a difference, but
I'd love for you to enjoy as well.
every little bit helps, so.
I wouldn't mind having that again.
And then I'm going to get, yeah, definitely going to get the ammo capacity upgrade. And then I think, oh yeah, I'm going to get all the bonus upgrades for the, I'm going to get the weapon attachments for the sniper, for the F2 rifle, because they're going to come in handy for this next part, guys. I'm going to be using that a lot.
See why you'd be interested. Have a wonderful adventure.
All right, so let's start the stronghold section. Let's hope that this goes well. Real quick before I go over here, I'm going to save in the church. So if I die here or if I mess up, I will start back right here. Forget where this is. Alright, I'm going to get my sniper out. I'm honestly going to reload all my weapons real quick here. Okay. Alright, we should be good. So, I'm just going to, I don't know. I'll save right there, I guess. Alright. Let's go. So yeah, pretty much for this beginning section before we get into the stronghold, I'm going to try and kill almost every enemy. Not towards the end, but for most of this beginning section, just so I can loot everything, I'm going to try and kill every enemy. And I have a very specific route in doing that. So we're going to start this by getting on top of here, get the Lycans to roar real quick, just like that, and then I'm going to zoom in right here, snipe him in the head, snipe him in the head, and then they're going to start running over here. When they climb up, which they will do, just shoot them off. Just like that. There's going to be a third one somewhere. Alright, we just shoot him down. And yeah, he dies. Okay, and then now we're going to snipe this guy and do the same thing. He's going to run down here, and I'm just going to wait for that. Come on, buddy. You got this. He's gonna run up here, and I just shoot him down. Oh my gosh. Come on, no metal scrap? Really? I guess not. Okay. Very bad RNG, but it's okay. Alright, so we're gonna come up here. Shoot him in the face when he spawns in. We're gonna come back here. Have these guys come down here. And then we're gonna snipe him in the face twice. And yeah, just take both of those guys out. Get all their loot. And then for this next part, we're going to do some more sniping. There's going to be some flame arrow dudes here. He's going to just hop down like that. Trying to just dodge these real quick. Alright, and he's down. I'm going to move around this rock. And then there's going to be another guy up here. He's kind of looking for me. Oh, shot his arrow. Alright, and now he's down. So now I have everybody in this, like, early section. Early section of the getting into the stronghold, I guess. I don't know what to call it. Before you start, like, climbing up, I guess. Alright, so we get this landmine. Again, all of these are going to help. We're actually going to use a lot of mines here. Not a lot of them, but a few of them. So I'm going to go ahead and equip the mines in place of my knife. We're going to climb up here. And right where this pillar is, I'm going to place one down. And then I'm going to come back here, get my handgun out, blow that barrel up when that guy's next to it. When this guy walks backwards, I'm going to blow that one up. And then I'm going to wait back here, hide behind this pillar, so I don't get hit, hopefully. And then this guy's gonna run on the mine. And then he's gonna continue running at me. Oh wait, no, he died. Okay, that never happens. That was pretty interesting. Oh, are you dead? Oh, he is dead, okay. I think I just wasted a shot, but it's okay. Alright, so now I'm gonna kill this guy. Alright, I got him. And then there's gonna be one more flaming arrow guy. Three shots? Yep, alright, 3 shots. Cool, cool, cool. They really like giving me crystal skulls, which is the literal worst drop that they can give. It really sucks that that's what they're doing. A lot of the time when I would practice this section, guys, all they would drop is like metal scrap, so which is what you want. So yeah, we're gonna get the shotgun ammo right there. Delay, 25 handgun shots. We have more than enough handgun ammo.
How do I get this door open?
Gonna get this box. Alright. And then we're gonna come up this way. We're gonna place the mines down. Right here. And right here. Gonna get this sniper ammo. And then we're gonna have the lichens run into those. And we're gonna spawn them all in, get my shotgun out. Actually, I'm gonna get my grenade launcher ready for this because we're gonna be using some flashbangs here. Alright, I'm gonna get my shotgun ready because that's what I'm gonna be using first. And as soon as I start pulling these levers on both of these sides, there's gonna be a ton of lichens that spawn in. So as soon as I pull this, there's gonna be a ton that start spawning in, start rolling in, or whatever, so. We're gonna get to this other side as quick as possible. Pull the other side. And we're just gonna kind of stand back, have them jump on the mines. Oh shoot. I didn't. Okay. Come on, man. Let me hit. Alright. Actually, we didn't need to use a flashbang because they kind of just attacked me right there. I wasn't really fully paying attention, so I guess that was on me, but let me reload that, and then we're in. We are in the stronghold. For this section, we're going to be avoiding a lot more than we were fighting, like last time. Get that pipe bomb. Definitely can't forget that. There's a treasure right there. There's a box. More lay. They just cannot stop giving me lay. And, crystal skulls. I think we have enough. Alright. So, let me reload this. Reload my shotgun here. And then, I need to get a flame round ready. Alright. So first things first, we're going to come down here. We are going to jump down. Get the shotgun shells. Run back. Get the rest of this stuff. We're going to run back up here. Shoot that. Get this guy to bounce out of the way. Shoot that. I forgot to get that ammo, but it should be okay. For the most part, we're going to wait for these guys to jump by. Hopefully all of them. Come on, hurry up. Okay. That was cheesy. They just didn't want to jump by. Alright. We're going to get this ammo. And then real quick, we're going to use an explosive round to get all of these guys to go away. And then we're just going to run right past them. Just like that. Get all this loot real quick. And then we're just going to run straight down. Going to switch this ammo. Get that metal scrap. Get that way. Reload this. Alright. And now it's time for the boss section of this area. And that is Urias. This boss is very, very annoying, much like every single boss in this difficulty. He's probably going to make me use a lot of my heals, but I am going to basically be religiously spamming flashbangs here, so... Get this med. Oh, I don't have storage for it. Yeah, that's a problem. I don't really need all this handgun ammo. How much handgun ammo do I have? 229, yeah. I'm gonna get rid of some of that. I'm just gonna have to put some of it to the side, I think. Because that's kind of ridiculous. Okay. Real quick, I can probably, yeah, alright. I'll just load the grenade round so I can just put that in my inventory. Alright, so for this fight, definitely gonna have to reload this. And I'm gonna put my Wolfsbane in place of my shotgun, because we're not gonna need the shotgun for this fight. The Wolfsbane does extra damage to Urias, so that's what I'm gonna start the fight with. And then I'm just going to use a lot of my handgun rounds, because I don't need 227 rounds. Don't really need that many. So I'm going to use that, and then I'm going to use the sniper rifle. And then I am going to probably craft a few of these, because I'm going to spam them on him. Alright, let's see how this fight goes. The flashbangs are also used to stop him from spawning in additional Lycans, because he is able to do that. But if you stun him with the flashbangs, he can't do it. So I'm also going to use the flashbangs whenever he just gets too close to me. Alright. So we're just going to use 5 rounds of this on him. The Wolfsbane does a lot of the damage here in the beginning. Alright, so he's going to roar. I'm going to pop a flashbang real quick, and then I'm going to snipe him. Maybe 3 or 4 times. Okay, 4 times. Got in there. Good. We're gonna reload the flashbang. And then... oh, shoot. He normally doesn't charge me like that. Nope. Oh. I just wasted a flashbang, but it's okay. I didn't expect him to just get up top like that. Alright, and then we're just gonna use the sniper when he gets up here. Okay, yeah, I'm cooked. He's probably gonna spawn more in. Oh no, okay, good. Yeah, he kind of just did that 2 times in a row. Didn't really expect that, but I got it before he could spawn him in. Yeah, when he does that animation, that means he's trying to spawn more Lycans in. When he roars up top like that, or when he just starts swinging his hammer around like that, Alright, so we're just gonna get out of the way here. Start spraying in with the handgun. Oh, I love how the flashbang just doesn't do anything. Come on. And then when we stun him, I'm just gonna snipe him. Okay. Be nice if I had that reloaded, but yeah, we're just gonna dump a lot of this handgun ammo into him. Oh shoot, I think he's trying to summon more Lycans. Should probably just have this pre-reloaded. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna run by him real quick, honestly. He's getting a little too close. Come on, Urias, bro. What is he doing? What are you doing, bro? Why does he just keep charging me? Oh. Okay, that was weird. Oh, shoot. I'm trying to summon more Lycans. Alright, so now we can kind of just use the sniper rifle on him. Well, actually, we can use some, what am I doing? Oh, yeah. Where? Okay, there they are. I'm gonna use these, and I'm gonna put them in place of my Wolfsbane. I did not mean to do that. Whoops. I meant to use a flashbang on him. Alright, come back over here, buddy. Just having some on that. And while he's doing whatever he's doing right there, I'll just use a bunch of those. Oh, and he's dead. Cool, cool, cool. That actually went a lot smoother than I thought it would. And a lot faster. Urias usually takes a lot longer to die, but you know what, I'll take it. Alright, so I'm gonna come back here, get everything. Absolutely everything that I can. Get that first aid med. Get that. And then there's a bunch of treasure. There's like 6 you can shoot down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then there's 7 you can pick up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then, alright, there's a 7th one. That's everything. That is everything here. Alright. Very, very smooth fight. For the most part, very smooth stronghold section, just in general. We got the final flask. And yeah, then gets a flashback, I guess, of Rose being there at the ceremony. Ceremony site. Whatever it's called, I don't really know.
You're the real deal, Ethan. Well done.
Quit hiding, asshole.
And now it's time to deal with
Get out of
Heisenberg.
this.
Cool your jets. Just a little bit more, and you're all wrapped up. I'll lend you a hand. So in exchange,
In exchange, what?
first of all, come to me. Put all the flasks in the altar, and I'm sure you'll figure the rest out. See you, Ethan.
God damn it.
Okay. So we can get the knife back, put it in place of our mines, I guess. And, get the shotgun in place of the grenade launcher, I guess? Well, no, we should probably switch them. Yeah, like how it was before. Alright. Get this treasure real quick. The last treasure of the village. We are on our way back to the altar for the last time. Before we go back in, or not back into, but before we go into Heisenberg's factory. So yeah, guys, we're kind of nearing the end of the game here. Which is very surprising, honestly. Like, I didn't really know how I was going to do on Village of Shadows' new game. It was kind of just a last-minute decision on my part to even do this, because I never really thought I could do it. Yeah, so we come down here in the cellar. Get all this loot. Get the shotgun ammo, the pipe bomb, and then we run out. There are going to be some enemies here. Okay, we can just completely avoid that one. And of course this one attacks me. That's okay. Oh, and she's getting back up. Yeah, we're just gonna run out of there. Alright. So now we can go to the Duke. Oh wait, not this way. Definitely not that way. We don't want to get attacked by that giant werewolf over there. I don't really know what those things are called. I know they have specific names, but I don't know, really any of the enemy names in this game.
It's my greatest pleasure to see you return alive.
Okay.
Oh, good. I was just thinking of ways to pass the time.
So I'm gonna sell all this. Yeah, we got a bunch of crystal skulls. Very unlucky with that.
Oh, you've brought in something special.
And I think that's everything that we need right now, yeah. Alright. So now we can put the final flask in.
Let me know if you
The
find
torso
anything else
flask.
of value.
And then it kind of gives us the Giant's Chalice.
What?
And we are done with the village. At least until we fight Miranda. I guess we do come back in this section when we fight her, but that's not until the very end of the game.
What's going on?
Oh. Okay, so we're gonna place this down here. And it's gonna open up the way to Heisenberg's factory. Yeah, time for one of my favorite sections of the game. Well, not in this part. I'll probably, when I get to the first save point in the factory, I'll probably save it there and save that for part 7, but this is definitely a very fun section, especially once you get familiar with the location. Like, I don't know. I just really think the enemies there are cool, and I just like the aesthetic, I guess, of the factory. It's a really nice section. Definitely one of my favorite sections of the game.
It'll be fine. Ha! Just get your ass across the bridge.
Alright, that we will.
Ah! Ethan Winters. Welcome. I didn't think you'd make it past Donna Moreau, but I suppose you survived worse back in America, hmm? I like you. I'd like to speak to you about Rose and Miranda.
Alright, so real quick,
Come on.
you can get the rusted scrap right there.
It's not a
There's 2 items you can get out here. Rusted scrap and some metal scrap. Get the gunpowder right there. And there's a chem fluid right there, and then we can start this cutscene. See Heisenberg again. It's been a bit.
What the hell? Mia?
Truth hurts, though. Let me guess. You're thinking, take me out like the others, and then he gets going save Rose, right?
I'm healing my daughter.
Look, you got this all wrong. Let me tell you. Shut your fucking hole!
I don't know why, but that was like the funniest thing ever when I first played this game. I thought that was so funny.
Take a seat. Listen, Ethan, you're being played.
What are you talking about? You think this is a game?
I said sit! Lady, supersized bitch. Ugly ass psycho doll. An embryonic freak. Don't you get it? It's a test. To see if you're strong enough to be a part of Miranda's family.
I don't want to be a part of
Miranda's
family.
Neither did
family.
I, but here we are. And I'm next in line, right? Kill me, move up the chain. Well, fuck that!
I don't give a damn about your personal issues. I just want to fix my daughter.
So do I. Do you have any idea how powerful that kid is? Even Miranda's scared of her. Last time, you freak, I swear to God! You and me, Ethan. Together, we can go save Rose, and we can use her to grind Miranda into paste.
My daughter is not a weapon. Fuck you!
Last chance. You don't want to find out what's in that hole.
I'll take my chances.
You're futile.
Alright. Now we gotta run from propeller head over here. Alright, so in Village of Shadows, there's just random enemies here, but you can just run past all of them. They almost never hit you, so doesn't add too much difficulty in this section. Yeah, see? You can just very easily just run past all of them.
What was that thing?
Alright. So a lot of stuff you can get here. Some rusted scrap, some gunpowder. And if we keep going up, there's some metal scrap right there. Some rusted scrap, more of it. And I think even more down here. Yeah, 3 rusted scraps. And then I think that's everything you can get down here. Alright. And then there's going to be 3 enemies up here. We're just going to kill them all with a handgun. We have quite an abundance of it, so... Oh, shoot. Get their VR headsets off. Alright, and then when they get close, I'm just going to jump down here. And just... yeah, they can't really attack me here, so... Yeah, just free money, once again. There's still, like, insane bullet sponges. Every enemy in this freaking mode is. Even in late game, they're still pretty insane with that. But, at least now we have the ammo to burn. More so than we did in the castle. Okay, you just need to die, man. Thank you. Yeah, and they give an insane amount of lay. 6,000 some. I'm pretty sure the lay is, like, doubled or something. Yeah, 6,000, 6,000, 5,000. The enemies drop an insane amount of lay at in the factory. Very, very helpful. Did get everything. Yeah, okay. Just wanted to make sure I got everything in there. All right.
This place is messed up. I've got to get upstairs.
Get my handgun back. Get this box over here. And now you can see the Duke again. And save our game.
Welcome, welcome. You're sure to find something new. You wish to
Alright,
make a
let's see it.
purchase?
Alright, don't have anything to sell. Yeah, so we're gonna fully upgrade the power of the sniper rifle and the rate of fire. And we're gonna upgrade the power and rate of fire of the
Leave this to me.
handgun, and then we're gonna upgrade the power of this. Probably gonna hold off on the Wolfsbane, at least for right now. We don't really need to upgrade
I've
that.
gotten some new stock.
I don't really need to buy the heal either. That's 4,000, and I think I have enough right now. I can at least craft enough.
Saw you eyeing that?
So we're just gonna go ahead and buy the ammo though, like usual, pretty cheap. And then I don't think I'm gonna get these either because I don't need them right now. And definitely gonna get this sometime. It's 100,000 though, so it's gonna take up a lot of my money. So I don't think I'm gonna do it now. But it's definitely gonna be useful for the Miranda fight. Anyway, guys, I think that'll be it for right now.
Good day then.
I will see you guys in part 7 with the factory and hopefully finish that up. So, yeah.